yes, good evening and welcome to it. This is Chess and One on the SA Close tip. We just concluded, the SA Close has been concluded, and we already know which players are going to be representing us. The SA Open team has been selected. The top 5 players on each category on the closed, the top 5 on the open section, the top 5 on the ladies section are going forward to the Olympiads, representing South Africa, a team of 5 players, I believe, and the top 5 for the ladies as follows. In first place, it was Jessie February with a score of 10.5 points out of a possible 11. And in second place, it is Fanzel Charlize, also with a score of 9 points out of a possible 11. And obviously, we'll need to do some clarification because there are 2 games. Okay, in fact, there's this one game that hasn't been played, that she hasn't played. And yeah, if it wasn't for that game, she hasn't lost anything. And then at number 3, it is Chloe Barrish. In fact, let me just go back and read it as follows. At number 1, we have a player representing Western Province, Jessie February. At number 2, we have a player representing as an Eastern Cape, Nelson Mandela Bay, and that is Charlize Fanzel, Women International Master. And in third place, we've got a player representing Gauteng, Johannesburg Metro, and that is Chloe Barrish, Women FIDE Master. And at number 4, it is Western Province again, now represented by Robin Klassen with 6.5 points. And at number 5, Neil Haley from Gauteng, Johannesburg Metro. So it's VP and Gauteng, Johannesburg Metro, plus 1 outsider, and that is the lady, Women International Master, Charlize Fanzel. Everybody else is Western Province and Gauteng, Johannesburg Metro, the chess powerhouses as we know them. No surprises. And then now, for the open section. Let's go to the open section and see. Again, interestingly, remember in this section we had 6 players representing Western Province, and the other 6 were from all the other, how many different federations? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. So the other 5 federations shared 6 other spaces. But yeah, so there we have it. But in the finals standings, we've got in first place. Now, this was an impressive. All respect you to the number 1 winner of the open section, which was very much contested. Nothing was as obvious as in the open, as in the ladies section. But in this section, we can see that in first place, Daniel Barrish, FIDE Master, wins all, in fact, loses not a single game, draws a number of games, but still come out first with 8 points. The only player that has not lost a game in the section. Wow. Damn, I mean, come on, to do it like this with all of the juniors available, with all of the juniors present, with all of the old crocs present, with everyone that is the cream of chess playing in the section. No one can dispute Daniel Barrish's win. Barrish's victory. FIDE Master is coming back an international master. His rating is allows for that. Obviously, his national rating is 23-29. His international rating is 22-18. Representing the Western Province, the host of the event, it's only suiting, it's only fitted that they win, they take it. Because they had the numbers. But yeah, in second place, it is Caleb Leviton, the astonishing 13-year-old. Jeez, I mean, we've been calling a lot of players chess phenom, but yay. There's another one that's just been called, this performance, come on, Caleb. FIDE Master Caleb Leviton, proving himself to be a phenom as well, at only 13 years old, is going to the Olympiads. We might hear stories that he's the youngest player in South Africa to ever represent in the Olympiads. I don't know. We might. I mean, people need to fact check, like people like Lyndon Bauer, the people that know things like that. But yeah, man, I mean, at 13 years old, snap, with a rating of 22-40, 22-35, international and national. The Johannesburg Metro player from Gauteng. He went up to round 10 without losing a game until the last round. He got paired with the FIDE Master Banele Mango. I mean, it doesn't take any nonsense from the youngsters, this one. I mean, yeah, he can allow the old crocs, the seniors, what do you call them? Come on. The old guards to win now and then. But hey, with the juniors, the peers, I mean, he beat Charlton, he beat Custon, he beat who else? I mean, he beat Caleb, now Leviton, and then I think he lost to Simpson this time around. It's said word. But yeah, man. Hey, so yeah, but that was happened. I mean, obviously, stunning performance through FIDE Master Caleb. Now, no one is going to doubt if ever we see Caleb chosen, selected to represent the country somewhere, anywhere, because now we know We know. I mean, this has been a very open, very very competitive, very transparent selection process that everyone is happy with, and a very unprized one at that. But hey, but anyway, so yeah, we are accepting. We are happy with the players, and in third place it is Jan Kasten, international master Jan Kasten. Also representing Western Province. In fourth place, it is Miesta Charlton. I am so happy for this boy. I am so happy that Charlton is going to the Olympiads because he deserves the opportunities. I am so happy that he's in the top 5 because he's going to be getting more and more opportunities because he deserves it. This boy is brilliant. I mean, his shares at this level. And so far, we can't say who's coaching him. Much like Banele Mango, the people who rises to the top without having a top coach, a top IM or GM coach. But I can't know. I don't know who can claim to be coaching Charlton. Miesta. Yo, and then in fifth place, in fact, tied fourth place between it's Miesta Charlton and Mango Banele, both on 6 points and on tie breaks. They break loose away from the following players who also ended up with 6 points. That is Daniel Kodri, international master. Jacob Mguni, Jacob missed it by a few, man. He really wanted it this time. And I am Watu Kobe, so also ended up 6 points. At 5.5 is Calvin Klassen, FIDE Master Michael Simpson, also on 4 points. And Lutum Faz with 2.5. Kaya, Keith Kuma. Lutum Faz was the lowest rated, but he did not end at the bottom. Lutum Faz, I will not apologize, but I will say you have proven yourself that you know your stuff. Your win against Keith Kumalo, your draw with Banele Mango, your win against Daniel Kodri. Luto, the lowest rated Lutum Faz wins the game against the highest rated Daniel Kodri. That was impressive. That was super impressive, and congratulations on that. And yeah, man, Luto is also a player to look up for. So obviously, but obviously things didn't start off very well for him. But we've seen that part, and we've seen the rise. It's just that there was just not enough time after the rise was coming up, or after everybody came to the rescue and say, let's coach and assist, or whatever the story is. But hey, I'm sorry. But yeah, top 5 players. Then we have it, Daniel Barrish, Caleb Leviton, Jan Kasten, Miesta Charlton, and Banele Mango. 2, 4, 5 players. Daniel Barrish, I think, is the seniorest of them all, and I think is also in his 20s. And we've got the next oldest will be Banele Mango at 21 this year, and everyone else is at 19, 8, 16, 13. Damn. Yo, the average age of this group is on your teen. So imagine that is the youthful team that Chess South Africa is going to be sending to the Olympiads. Wow. If any sponsors wanted to come on board, it's time to come on board now. Because now you're supporting the future, not just the current. Whether they win or lose, we know that they said a better chance next time. They will keep on going and going. And at one point in the next few years, one of these boys will be a grandmaster. One of these boys will actually come up with an international title, a world title or something. Give him the opportunity. Give him the chance. Wow. So super proud of it. This is our team. And wait, I wanted to go back to something quickly in the ladies section. So in the ladies section, it was going to, I've been saying that I've been waiting with very bated breath to see the game between Charlize Van Zyl and Jessie February, because I thought they was the 2 best performing players in the ladies section. But it so happened that they couldn't play. Apparently, Charlize Van Zyl has spoken to the organizers that she will be going to Canada for the candidates, the FIDE candidates, chess-related stuff, right? But the FIDE candidates, because she's going to be presenting there, she's the face of FIDE in that event. And she obviously asked the organizers to see if she can play the last 2 games with her opponents on the first few days when they were, remember the first 4 or 5 days, they were only playing at 16 hours, until at some point they started playing at 9 and at 4, at 9 and at 4. And I'm thinking, on those 4 days, they may have had opportunities, definitely had opportunities, because everybody's there at the venue for the event now. Nobody's saying, no, I go to work and come back and play. I don't know of such. But they could have made those arrangements and spoken to the players who are meant to be playing her on that day. I think it's one was Helen Rothenbach and the other one was Jessie February. Helen Rothenbach agreed, and then one morning they played at 9 and she won. Charlize Van Zyl won. And the other player that had to agree, because it's a request coming from player and the organizer, was Jessie February. But Jessie refused. Then you can see how hungry she was for this title of women chess champion, so the national women champion. Because come on, I mean, if she did play, she would have lost, or she would have drawn, or maybe she would have won again, right? But again, if you look at the stats between the two players, it turns out that in the last three rounds, actually, I think they obviously encountered each other 3 times in the last SA closed, apparently. So out of the 3 times, the score is 2.5 for Charlize Van Zyl, which means the odds were against Jessie. And then she was like, you know what? I'm not taking any chances. If this is a free point, I am taking it. And then it just went. And I don't know if the organizers could have made an arrangement or could have spoken to them and say, your game will be played. Because, I mean, they could still do that, right? Within the days, right? It wouldn't make a difference, would it? If they say, okay, like after round 3, in one of those days where round 3 was played, you are playing, Jesse, you'll be playing round 10 and then round 3. You were playing Charlize in the morning at 9, and then at 4, you'll be playing whoever you were meant to be playing. I don't know, but it didn't happen like that. They didn't do it. Now we'll say because it's the local organizing committee of Western Province, Jesse's now representing Western Province, and they want to keep both titles, the women title and the open title. Then they were like, you know what, we will not interfere. If that's what you want, we'll leave it there. I don't know, but also maybe Chile should also have involved her own federation, NMP and Nelson Mandela Bay. But hey, Nelson Mandela Bay is shaky. but then yeah, I mean, the federation to federation and saying, hey, our player has this challenge and we would like to have this. I don't know what would have given it for more force, but I feel like the organizers should have done more for this. But hey, yeah, no, but again, you speak of sportsmanship. Why would you refuse to have a game? When you understand that the player has organized, has spoken and alien, like notified the organizers in time, right? Why would you then say no to play? It doesn't make sense. I mean, it's fine, right? If you're thinking, hey, a point is a point, but it's not one of those things where a player's phone rings and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna take it. You messed up. That's not one of those things. It's one of those things where you are invited to an event and you get to let the organizers or the LOC know that, okay, I accept the invitation, but I'll have a problem with the following few days. Can we do something about this last 2 rounds? And they say, we'll see what we can do. Then they try and one they fail, and then we'll try the other one and they succeed. Why don't they go? Let's leave it at that. But it really doesn't sit very well. But yeah, what brought us to this final results? Let's see. In the last round, let me just try to go back to round 9 and 10 because we didn't speak about round 9 and 10, right? And now it seems like I'm intentionally trying to make this video very long. But just go back to it in round 9 of the ladies section. Boshoma Chisomo won against Jackie Grobler. Chloe Badenhost, women FIDE master, won against Bayer van Zyl. And there was a draw between women FIDE master Davida Strong and Robin Klassen. And Haley Nell won against Imkita Joya. And Charlize Van Zyl won against Anzel Lopsch. And then we saw Jesse February winning against Helen Rottenberg, right? And then in round 10 of the same event on the same side, let's look at round 10 quickly. On the ladies section, Imkita Joya loses to Chloe Badenhost, and there's a draw between Robin Klassen and Chisomo Boshema. And then in the next board, it's a draw between Bayer van Zyl and Davida Strong. And in the next board, we see a win by Jackie Grobler and Helen Rottenberg. Now I'm thinking I'm going to have to ask again, is Davida Strong a win for the master or not? Because in the one side she's shown as a WFM and then the other she's not. And in the next board, obviously after the Jackie Grobler win, we see Neil Haley playing a draw with Anzel Lopsha. Whew. Yeah, that is round 9. But then again, we see now round 11. Let's see round 11, the last round, the final round that brought us the final results to separate the representative, the players for the Olympiads to the ones that are not going. We see Neil Haley losing to Jesse February, and we see Chloe Badenhost winning against Anzel Lopsch. And then we see Davida Strong winning now against Imkita Joya, and Chisomo Boshema winning the last round against Bayer van Zyl, and a draw between Jackie and Robin. And Charlize Van Zyl's game, it shows as unplayed, but obviously in the results section it shows that they have played it, and Charlize won against Helen Rosenberg. But in the male section, in round 9 of the male section in Snap, and with the male section I wanted to quickly go to round 8. Do I have round 8 here? Because again, there was some interesting things happening. Obviously it was that what's that? Yes, in fact, the only reason why I wanted to go back to round 8 of this event is because of Jan Kasten's win against Michael Simpson, and Mguni Jacobs' draw with Kevin Klassen, and the Charlton and Barrish Daniel drawing, and Caleb Leviton winning against Keith Khumalo, and then Watukobe winning against, losing to Manele Mango, one big victory. And now again, Lutom Fazwe winning against Daniel Kodri. I know I already mentioned it when I was speaking to Lutom about Lutom Fazwe, but snap, there it is. Look at the position and look at the win. Luto, hey, Mfazwe, Lutom Fazwe. Hey, it's just something like that. But yeah, and then we go to round 9 quickly. Round 9 of the open section is as follows. Okay, so round 9 in the open section, we see Michael Simpson winning against Lutom Fazwe, Manele Mango losing to Daniel Kodri, and Watukobe winning against Keith Khumalo, and a draw between Caleb Leviton and Miasa Charlton, and Kevin Klassen drawing with Daniel Barrish, and Jan Kasten playing a draw with Jacob Mguni. That is round 9. Moving on now to round 10. And round 10, Jan Kasten wins against Michael Simpson. Yes. And Mguni Jacob plays a draw with Kevin Klassen. Why it seems like I'm going back to the same result. Oh yes. Now I was speaking about round 10. It seems like, and I acted as if I was speaking about round 9. So in fact, it is in round 10 where this happened, where Caleb Leviton wins against Keith Khumalo, and Daniel Kodri loses to Lutom Fazwe. But now I'm just going to skip the rounds that I've skipped and just go on to round 11, because we're just trying to get to how we got to where we are. Round 11 of the open section come to me. There it is, round 11 of the open section saw Daniel Kodri, the final game today, winning against Michael Simpson. Lutom Fazwe losing to Nishan Master Watu Kobese. Manele Mango winning against Caleb Leviton. And then Keith Khumalo losing to Daniel Barrish, and Miasa Charlton winning against Jacob Mguni, and Calvin Klassen losing now to Jan Kasten. Damn, this is where we are. This is what it sets us. And these are the following players that are going for us. We've got representation, but just for your information, as a side note, because that was a side event as well. The winners of the senior section. In first place, it is Lyndon Power. In fact, tied first place, candidate master Lyndon Power and FIDE master Baudin Shabil Baudin, both on 8.5 points, and they are both playing for Western Province. And in third place, coming from Gauteng Tshwane Province, it is Justin Walken with 7.5 points. Boom! They are going forward. Probably is it the top 3 or the top 5 going to represent South Africa in the Seniors World Championship, Seniors World event that's going to be taking place soon as well, I think after June, July. But yeah, there we have it. This has been it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. So many views and so many subscribers coming from this event, and we thank you and appreciate you. Stay tuned. Keep subscribing so that you can get updates. Stay updated with even more and more events. I know there's a big event apparently happening in the University of Free State. Is it the University of Free State or University of Forte? Anyway, we'll share it with you here, and you see it for yourself, because apparently it's a big thing. With Manele Mango at the top, they're also going to be attending. Kid Khumalo is also attending it. We'll see I am Abusala and everybody else going to attend. But yeah, this has been Chess and Wine. Good evening. All the players are juniors, so I'm not sipping. No, I don't have wine. Still none of your business. Yeah, unless you want to sponsor. Bye-bye.